Hey girls, it's Wednesday. I decided that I was going to be different, and I'm going to start out my video with my question. So, I rolled my die, and it landed on 5, so that means, Isabel, you're going to have to answer this. My question for you, Isabel, is what is your favorite animal? Like Sarah said, you know, like what's your favorite color? Like it's a super simple question, but you don't, like, we haven't asked it, so what's your favorite animal? Answering the questions I got this week, I think Nina asked me on Friday what time period I would most like to live in. Because like medieval, like Shakespearean type times kind of like appeal to me, even though like they didn't have, you know, like modern technology or anything like that. I just think that it'd be really nice to like live in that time period. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I find that time period interesting. So this week's theme is what is a memory of like reading Harry Potter book. And I have to say I don't have that much of a memory of reading the books. Like, I don't know, I don't have much of a memory of it because I know everyone's gonna wanna shoot me for this, but I only started like really reading Harry Potter, like really reading it 4 years ago. And like, my mom said that I couldn't see one of the movies, whichever one was coming out at the time, I think it was number 5, if I didn't read the 3rd book. So I spent all summer reading the 3rd Harry Potter book. And I don't remember it that well now, but then I remember so the night we went to see Order of the Phoenix just happened to be the night that Deathly Hallows book release was going on, and we were in like an old, like a kind of old small town, so we were at this like little cinema, and right down the street was this little bookstore, so we get out of the movie at like 11, walk over and get in line for the 7th book. That was really cool. We were with a couple friends, and so we got the book, and, you know, I just read the 3rd one, and I was, you know, finally starting to, like, appreciate it, I guess. And so I asked my mom if I could read the 7th, and she said, no, if you're going to read the 7th, you have to read the 6th. So I read the 6th, then I read the 7th, then I was completely into it by then, so I read the 4th, and then the 5th. So I don't really remember, like, reading experiences that much, although I do remember when I was really little, my mom read the 1st book to me, like, then I remember watching the movie, you know, a little while later, and I remember pointing something out, I'm like, they forgot to put that in, that was in the book, and I really remember, like, saying that because, like, you know, I wanted the movie to be exactly like the book, but I think, like, when I was first reading it, I remember, like, Fred and George's in the 6th. I really remember reading that. It was just something that stood out to me because I thought it was just kind of like, you know, I understood that, like, there was a lot going on, but I thought it was just kind of, like, lighthearted and just kind of fun. Like, it was, you know, for someone, I was in, like, 7th grade at the time, you know, I thought it was just kind of something, it was, like, whimsical, almost. Isabel asked me what book I'm currently reading, and I don't have a good book recommendation for you, I'm sorry, because I'm rereading the Hunger Games trilogy right now, but I also recently finished up Will Grayson, which was amazing. I absolutely loved that. Like a chicken soup book. It's read teenage girls in America write on what fires their lives up today. That's all I have to say now is, Sarah, I will see you tomorrow. Also, happy birthday, Danielle, you're now 23. Bye, guys.